Oklahoma 4-H. This is Kathy Allen with Oklahoma State University State 4-H Office. I work in the area of healthy living, and I don't know about you, but lately there's been so many things going on, maybe schoolwork, just changing of your schedule, parents home, siblings home, just lots of things that can cause stress upon us. And so what I want to do is, instead of cooking something up today in the kitchen, I want us just to take a few minutes and just to be mindful. And I'd like to take you through an activity called Mindful Immersion Technique. And what we're going to be doing during this session is using all 5 of our senses. This can help just to create awareness with what is going on around us and what's going on inside of us, within our body. Are we stressed? Do we just need to slow down? Are we tired? With everything that's going on with COVID-19, sometimes we're not sleeping as we should be. Maybe we're staying up late and sleeping in. Maybe we just feel tired and kind of lazy because we don't have a lot of deadlines that we need to meet right now. So what I want us to do is to focus on our 5 senses and recognize them one at a time. So at this time, if you can just maybe find a quiet place in your house, somewhere that you can sit comfortably, and we're just going to walk through this together. It's going to be relaxing, and we're just going to become more aware of what is going on around us and to focus on that. So if you're good to go, we will get started. I would like you to look around and find 5 things that you can see. Now, I would like for you to look around, to think about what are 4 things that you can feel. Can you feel the chair underneath you? Can you feel your socks on your feet? Look for 4 things that you can feel. Now we're going to use our listening sense. What are 3 things that you can hear? Maybe it's quiet in your house, so you'll have to listen a little harder. Do you hear the hum of the refrigerator? Maybe the heating and cooling unit? Maybe you hear a bird outside? What are 3 things that you can hear? Now we're going to use our nose, and we are going to smell 2 things. This may be a little bit more difficult. You might have to concentrate a little bit more, but think about 2 smells that you can take in. Okay, and our last sense that we're going to talk about is I want you to think about what can you taste? Using your mouth, using your taste buds, what are you tasting? By doing this mindfulness immersion technique, sometimes it just helps to calm us down, to center us, just to bring us back from a busy world that's going on around us. So again, we looked for 5 things that we could see, 4 things that we could feel, 3 things that we could hear, 2 things that we could smell, and 1 thing that we could taste. So anytime you're maybe feeling a little overwhelmed, a little stressed, maybe you're having trouble sleeping, you might try this simple technique of just sitting somewhere that you can find that's quiet. Even if you can't find quiet, you can begin to just work through these 5 things to see if you're able to use all 5 of your senses. So now I just have 3 questions to wrap up. What are some sensations you noticed during that exercise that you did not notice before? Had you ever heard the refrigerator humming? Had you ever thought about maybe hearing a cricket outside your window? Or maybe there was a taste still in your mouth, thinking, what am I tasting? Or what is that smell coming from across the room? The next question is, what senses do we use to listen with? I know for myself, lately, as I've been wearing a mask as I go out, and sometimes I don't realize that when people are talking, I'm actually looking at their mouth and reading their lips as they're speaking. So I've had to notice personally that I have to listen a little more keenly. If the other person is wearing a mask, I'm not able to look at their mouth and see how their lips are moving. What senses do we receive information from? And just as I shared, so think about that for you. What senses do you receive information from? We receive information from all 5 of those senses. And finally, what do we use to what senses do we use to communicate? So these are just a few questions. Hopefully this is a technique that you can use at any time. Sometimes when you're busy, sometimes maybe when you're bored, when you're stressed. I hope that you will just take a few minutes, think about your 5 senses, and just focus in on that and see where you're at. Just give yourself a check. I hope that you are all doing well. I look forward to getting back in the kitchen and cooking with you again. But one of the things about 4-H Healthy Living is that it is social, emotional, and physical health that all make up our total well-being and our health. Have a great day and stay healthy.